So if you took the letter W and you turned it upside down, you would have the letter M. And just like if you took a double bottom chart pattern and in effect turned it upside down, you would have a double top chart pattern. It would form the shape, instead of a W, it would form the shape of an M. And a double top chart pattern is a strong uptrend that's, because it's a reversal, these are all reversal patterns, is now going to reverse and become a downtrend. So it's a very much the mirror image of a double bottom, just we're looking at double top. And if you were to look at this, then you can kind of guess what might be the M here, and this chart here. You can, there's some yellow lines to kind of help you see the formation of that letter M, and we're going to trade around that letter M. So let's put some more stuff around this so we can see how we would trade that pattern. So with a double top, you can see we have a strong uptrend going up. There might have been a pause there like it's shown here with some profit taking, but either way, there's a strong uptrend that's very much established. And then it peaks out, and the first of the two double tops, that the first one there, you reach a peak and it turns around and really starts to go significantly back down. And then once it goes back down, it reaches a point of the lowest price there that then turns back around and goes back up to a top, forming a double top as it turns back around again, forming the letter M. So what we're looking for is, we're looking for an uptrend. We're looking for, it's a really stop at a top there, or a resistance line would be drawn, and then it's going to kind of come back down and form that letter M. And now our confirmation point is at the bottom of the, of the letter M, or in the middle part of the M at that low price there. And that's where, if we had bought in before, we would be selling there. We would have confirmation that this is definitely a chart pattern that's a double top, and the double top is a reversal pattern. So maybe we had sold a little bit before, maybe taking our own profits, but if we want to hang in there, and once we see the double top form, then we definitely, and we break that confirmation point, you definitely want to sell at that point. Because now we're going not from an uptrend, we're going into a strong downtrend. There may be some retracement, or some, go back up the opposite way, where people are looking to, buy in. They might have thought, oh, it went down too far, we're going to buy back in and drive that up a little bit back up above the confirmation point. And what that does is it shakes out kind of the last hold-ons who see it, okay, it's gone back up a little bit, it's gone above that confirmation point. I'm just going to take my profit now, because I just want to get out, because I know a double top is formed and I want to get out. So if I didn't get out before at the confirmation point, now is a good time to get out. And there's no guarantee there's going to be a retracement either. It could have just kept going down from here. But that's not unusual to see either. So the key on this is that you've taken a strong uptrend. It's tried to go higher twice, didn't make it, went back down through the confirmation point of that middle part of the letter M, and then now it's done a full reversal and continues on down. And so you want to have sold around that confirmation point. Same thing as far as some conditions to be met. Again, mirror image of the double bottoms, but now it's the double tops. Like a 10 days between the lows. It could be months, but it could be, you're looking for at least 10 days between them. And the variation between the highs now is the no more than 4%. Again, it's not looking like something that's kind of the staggering steps upward or something like that. You're definitely forming that M, and so you want those tops to be within 4% of each other. So it really starts to look like that letter M. And the center move down, in this case, the center down move would be a minimum of 10% from the higher of the two tops. So think of whichever top was higher, you want, if they're not, they won't necessarily always be perfect, but they will be within 4% of each other. You want to be, at least to have that middle part be 10% down. Then it's going to rebound back up to form the second top and then come back down. And then the price must move below the confirmation line to be a true double top chart pattern. So that confirmation line, and if you haven't sold and taken profits before that, you might not have, and that's okay. You want to really make sure if you're trading off this pattern, that the pattern fully develops. But once you see that confirmation part and breaks through, that's the time to sell at that point if you had bought into it and rode a nice uptrend yet, and take your profits there. If it goes back and it goes above that confirmation line a little bit, then that might give you a second chance. But if it's a true double top chart pattern, it's a reversal pattern, and now the prices are reversing from upward trending to downward trending, and a very definite sell signal once you break that confirmation point.